wildest thing you've seen a parent allow? My neighbor would force his 15-year-old son, Theo, to fight other kids for money in their backyard. I discovered this one night when I heard cheering through my bedroom window. I peeked outside and saw about 20 adults forming a circle, waving cash in the air while two teenagers threw punches at each other. Theo was one of them, blood dripping from his nose as he desperately tried to block the hits. His dad stood there filming with his phone, shouting, "Get him, boy! Daddy needs a new TV!" The next morning, I saw Theo getting his mail, sporting a black eye and split lip. When I asked if he was okay, he just shrugged and said, "Dad says it builds character." That's when I noticed his hands shaking as he sorted through the envelopes. I started paying more attention after that. Every Friday night, the same cars would pull up. Men in expensive watches would drag their sons into the backyard, while Theo's dad collected cash at the gate like some twisted ticket booth. The kids looked terrified. Some couldn't have been older than 13, but their fathers just pushed them forward, waving $100 bills and placing bets on which kid would drop first. Theo usually won his fights. He had to. His dad would lock him out of the house if he lost. I'd see him sleeping in their tool shed on those nights, even in the middle of winter. One time I tried calling CPS, but Theo's dad was smart. He'd clear everyone out the minute any authorities showed up, claiming it was just a teenager's birthday party. The other parents backed him up, not wanting their own involvement exposed. Things got worse when Theo's dad lost his job. Suddenly, the fights were happening 3 times a week. The betting got higher, and the kids got younger. I'd hear Theo crying in their bathroom, but his dad would just bang on the door yelling, "Man up! We need rent money!" The breaking point came when I saw Theo's dad dragging a sobbing 11-year-old toward their yard. The kid was wearing Spider-Man pajamas, begging to go home while his father counted cash. I couldn't take it anymore. I set up hidden cameras around my property, making sure they had clear views of the neighbor's backyard. For 2 weeks straight, I recorded everything. The money changing hands, the forced fights, the injured kids. Then I edited it all together, adding timestamps and close-ups of the parents' faces. I made copies and sent them to every local news station, the police department, and the school board where Theo's dad worked part-time as a coach. It exploded overnight. The footage was everywhere. Parents were being arrested, and Theo's dad was facing serious charges. The other fathers tried claiming they were just roughhousing, but the videos showed everything. The betting, the forced fighting, the kids being locked out. Theo was placed with his aunt in another state. Before he left, he slipped a note under my door. "Thanks for seeing what was happening when no one else would." 6 months later, I got a letter from him. He'd joined his school's boxing club, his choice this time. He was healing, making real friends, living with an adult who actually cared about his safety. His dad got 15 years. The judge made him watch the footage in court, pointing out every time he'd forced his own son to fight for cash. He tried to apologize, claiming he was preparing Theo for the real world. Theo just looked at him and said, "No, Dad, you were preparing me for prison. Good thing only one of us ended up there."